Hey, what's up? It's me, Jessica Jane. I was just wondering if you've ever sat and thought to yourself, "Hey, Jessica, what do girls do when they like us but they're scared of rejection?" Well, I'm glad you asked, because I realized I've never done a video on this specifically, but we women, we be way more scared of rejection than y'all actually are, to be quite honest. And to make sure you never miss out on another opportunity to hear the behind the scenes shit we are brewing up in our brains about you guys, or another one of my videos, don't forget to hit that subscribe button with that notification bell. Okay, so there's 7 of these, and y'all know how I feel about doing more than like 3 tips, so let's get right to it. The first one, she meticulously matches your input. Let me explain. When we really like you, but we don't want you to know we like you because we're kind of like scared that you might like reject us and shit, we will match how much you communicate with us. So we will usually not text you first, but the second you text us, we'll immediately text back. Or if we feel the conversation is like hitting a lull, we'll peace out really fucking fast. Either way, we don't want you to know something is up, but we will absolutely be there for your beck and call whenever you done call. And this is something a lot of guys don't really notice, but women are very careful to make sure we don't put in more than you or less than you. We want you to know we're right there with you, giving equal parts, and maybe you'll want to part our puss later. Which then brings me to number 2, which is she's very hot and cold. I talked about this in other videos about how to know she likes you when she doesn't want to like you or doesn't want you to know. Really, we'll get like super amped up about you, and then we'll get like super frustrated with you. So we'll be very hot and cold, for lack of a better term. I've talked about this in other videos where we as human beings cannot contain our emotions for so long. So you might see her super unleash and super be into you and super be around you and super talkative, and then you don't hear from her for like a month. Again, we feel really ashamed that we might have overdone it and come off as thirsty. So we will try to assure you that we are not thirsty for you. I know, we're fucking crazy. I'm so sorry. The third one is we put the word out. Okay, I'll tell you right now, one of my female employees has a crush on one of my male employees, and it's just like the cutest thing ever. And I totally feel like Alec Rickman and Love Actually, just like, trying to pimp them out to one another. But we all for sure, we who know about my girl who's got a crush on my guy, we are definitely trying to put feelers out there to see if like maybe he might be interested in her too. Again, the title of this is When She's Scared of Rejection. So this is usually going to happen in work relationships, in friends of friends relationships, in school, anytime where it's going to be really fucking embarrassing for her to get rejected by you. And yeah, we turn into little schoolgirls and we'll try like, hey, like, is he single? Like, is he into her? So right now, that's what's happening at the days of our lives at Jessica J Dating. Okay, I'm gonna get a little technical now, and I bring this up so many times, and it's just so overlooked and not talked about, but number 4 is the yawn. I'll tell you right now, this is in so many other of my videos, but if you have a feeling that a girl is checking you out in public, if you yawn and she yawns, it means she was checking you out. So like say you guys spend time with one another, or like, in an office environment especially, or maybe she comes to your job or you go to her job and you yawn and she yawns, it means she was fucking aware of you and had been aware of you that whole time, and she wants to slob your knob. Number 5 is when we ask about your dating life. We'll very nonchalantly be like, are you looking for anybody right now? Like, what do you want, Tinder? Again, it's her way of trying to get a feel for just how rejected she might get based on what you are doing in your personal life. She's also trying to gauge what kind of man and what kind of dater you actually are. There have been plenty of times when I've had crushes on guys and I've asked them like, okay, so like, what are you doing out there? And he'll say some shit like, oh yeah, like me and my ex fuck every now and then. But like, other than that, I'm just like, meeting randos at the bar. And I'm like, okay, crush averted. So again, she will try to get a feel for what kind of man you are, because we have our fantasies about you in here, but we will try to check ourselves before we wreck ourselves. Which then brings me to number 6, which is she then talks badly about other women to you. Usually she'll talk badly about women you are talking to. Maybe you're not even dating them, or maybe you don't even find them attractive. Maybe you're just actually talking to them. Or she'll talk badly about women you find attractive. Again, these are her insecurities coming out because she wants you to like her. She doesn't want to make a move or shoot her shot because it would really feel like a shot to the heart. we women, we don't take rejection as well as you guys do. I assure you. Which then brings me to number 7, which is we will talk about other men. I've said this once, I'll say it again. We do it in attempts to get you feeling competitive for the puss. Where like maybe he'll like hear about me and other guys and like profess his love to me and say that he wants to win access to my pound town. But either way, again, this is our way of trying to get you riled up enough to make a move because we won't. And I'm aware that we women should be shooting our shots. I'm very aware that we are capable of doing all the things you guys do. Y'all also need to be aware that you hoping and wishing for women to change on a broad scale won't change your life with us. You can either sit around and wait for women to change collectively as a species, or you can fucking do something about it right now if you are currently not getting the women you want. But first you gotta find out exactly how attractive you are coming off to the women you want, which I have detailed in this quiz right here. It's going to assess exactly how you are coming off in your interactions with the women you actually want, not women as a whole, but women you're actually attracted to. And I'm going to tell you exactly what you could do about it if you're not the 10 you're looking to be when it comes to the 10s you're going for. Or maybe you're not going for 10s. Maybe you're just going for women that you think are really fucking awesome and you're attracted to them. And who cares what else anyone rates them as? Either way, find out how you measure up right now in this quiz right here. Look for these 7 signs because I'm telling you, we women especially give them off in the workplace or in school or with friends of friends. And thanks for watching as always. I'll see you guys next time.